Hi and welcome back to my playthrough of Prophecy. In the very first episode of this series I only played through one complete round, and to be honest I was not doing that good. For once the Druid failed to defeat the Dark Wizard here, and the illusionist was not able to gain the ancient scroll here in the forest. So overall we didn't see much progress yet. Okay, let's see how good we will do this turn. So let's start the next round, and of course the Druid will go first. And so he starts his turn by drawing a chance card. And here it says Forest Camp. Turn up new training card in the Forest Camp. That's actually pretty good for the Druid, as he's still next to this Forest Camp. I think there's not really a chance for him to gather new ability, but something might come up now. So let's check it out. And here we have the healing art. So I would need to spend 4 experience points. That's not too far away actually. And this would be a spell, which means I have to pay 1 willpower or 1 magic point in order to cast it. And it says use immediately after being wounded in a battle of strength. You lose 1 less health. So in a normal battle you do not lose any health. Okay, that can be useful, especially for the Druid, who is not that powerful. Still, he only has his starting 3 experience points, so the special ability goes onto the pile. There are always 2 of those present, so if the next ability card would be revealed to this forest camp, would be revealed, then we would have to get rid of the horsemanship special ability. This is also a pretty cool one, but it costs 8, so I think there's not really a chance to get that anytime soon. But I think I will stay where I am. So I have to perform my mandatory battle against the Dark Wizard. Again, this will be a magical battle because the Dark Wizard only lists the willpower ability. So it's basically again 6 versus 5. So I'm a bit in a lead here. And so again we will roll the die. Black goes for the Dark Wizard. White one would be mine. And gosh, can you believe that? That's again a tie. So here's an 11, I have an 11. I don't lose a point, but my turn is over now. Wow, this is really crappy. He's really unlucky. Okay, nothing I can change right now. So let's go over to the Paladin. We'll also draw his chance card. And here we have the planes. Place a new adventure card in every plane space. This could be actually pretty okay for him, because he's actually adjacent to 2 of those planes. So he could go here. Of course the angry mob is waiting here, not really a chance for him, but here with going 1-2 spaces to those planes, there might be actually an adventure. He might gain a benefit out of it. So let's see what we can draw. Okay, so the second card always goes face down into a space where there is already 1 card. So this is face down. Then the next one would be here next to the skeletal wizard. Then we have next to the old pirate one. And that's basically, no, of course, there's another one. Almost forgot that. And here we have the last adventure card. So I think originally I planned to move here to the city and maybe do some work in the next round. This would gain me some gold. Again, I could go here and check out this face down adventure card, but of course I still would have to fight this angry mob, and I think I don't want to do that. So I'm really tempted to rent a horse to move 1-2 spaces here and see what's there, because the collector doesn't do me any harm, so that's really not a bad deal. Maybe there is something beneath this card which could give me some benefit, or at least a challenge. Yeah, I think this is what I will do. So the Paladin will pay 1 gold to rent a horse. He will move 1-2 spaces there. And first thing, we have to reveal the face down card, and here we have a swordswoman with strength of 3. That's actually pretty good because he has a strength of 4, so there's a slight chance for him. What would be the reward? You gain experience equal to the amount by which you defeated her. Okay, this can be good, but I think that's definitely something worth trying out. So of course we have to fight here anyway, so let's see how well he does. Again, the Paladin has a strength of 4, the Swordswoman a strength of 3, so he's in the lead, kind of. The Druid was also in the lead twice, but one time he lost, one time he did a tie, so let's see if the dice are on the side of the Paladin. Again, black goes for the creature, white for our character. Can you believe that? That's again a tie. So 6 plus 6, yeah, 3 plus 3 is a 6, 2 plus 4 is a 6. Tie, turn ends, no one really suffered a wound. This is really crap. Okay, last but not least for this round we have the Illusionist. And of course she starts her turn also by drawing a chance card. And here we have the open training. Turn up a new training card in the guild of your choice. Okay, that's actually pretty cool, and I think she will go with the magic tower. Yes, that's what she will do. And here we have the turn back time. That's a pretty expensive spell, but for once she has to spend 6 experience points, and each time she wants to use it she has to spend 2 of her magical power. And what does it say? Use after rolling dice in the battle of strength or wills. Okay, that's pretty good. Reroll both dice with the same bonuses and values in the battle of wills, blah blah blah. Can be used only once for each roll. Of course, this makes sense. Okay, that's pretty good. So it's a reroll. This is something that both the Druid and the Paladin might have used. But again, she's far from having 6 experience points. So for now, she has to keep it where it is. Okay, what should I do? Originally, I was planning to go there to go for the Lost Library, which is pretty cool. Of course, there's now a risk that there's an awfully terrible creature waiting for us here, but I think I will take that risk because, yeah, I don't know what could be waiting for us. Again, I have not played this game before. I have not cheated in respect to looking at the cards, so I will be as surprised as some of you might be as well. So let's move here to the plains. Let's reveal the cards. And here we have a Headless Knight. He has both values, so his preference would be the strength battle, but I could go into willpower battle, but right now I only have willpower 1, so that's basically out of question here. Again, I would have to spend 2 willpower in order to initiate that battle, and I don't have that, so that's basically out of the question. And what does it say? If you defeat him with strength, gain 1 willpower from the bank. Well, that's also again pretty cool. And if you put in willpower, gain 1 strength from the bank. Okay, in this case, there is no way I will battle him in strength. He's now in the lead with 1 point, so Illusionist currently has her starting 4 strength. The Knight is 5, so let's roll some dice here. Again, black goes for the creature. Again. I really screw at rolling in this game. So the Headless Knight was actually successful, and this means the poor Illusionist lost her first health point. That's incredible. If I would defeated the Headless Knight, not would have gained additional willpower from the bank, which would be awesome. I would also be able to check this Lost Library here, and poof, again, this totally sucks. But okay, cannot help it. This was the end of the round basically. So let's get back to the Druid here in the forest. Let's draw the chance card. And here we have the Thieves Guild to turn up a new training card in the Thieves Guild. So let's do that now. Thieves Guild is up here. And this says Fleet of Foot. Also 6 spell. You can move twice and can combine movement types. Ignore encounters and opportunities in space where you first move ends. Wow, that's again awesome. So you could really, for example, go by ship and then move here to the plains. Wow, this is really an awesome card as well. And this is the Thief skill, so the illusionist would be able to gain that basically only by paying the appropriate amount of skill points. If your character doesn't list the guild where you gain an ability, you also have to pay the same amount of gold what's printed on the card. So for the example of this fleet of foot, basically here a character other than the illusionist in this example would have to pay 6 experience points and on top of that 6 gold. And this, to me, to be honest, sounds like awfully a lot of money. I know it's getting boring, but I really want to take out this Dark Wizard here, and theoretically I should be able to do that. So let's do that one more time. I really don't care. So let's see how well the wizard will roll. And this time, wow, wow, can you believe that? So we actually won this fight of willpower again. The Druid has 1 point more than this one here, which means he gains 4 experience points. So gives a 5 and gives 1 back. And on top of that, he is also allowed to draw 3 rare items, keep all potions and scrolls, and discard the rest. Sounds awesome. Down here are the rare items. Let's go 1, 2, and 3. And those are the 3 cards. And we are lucky we were able to gain 1 scroll here. And this is a Time Spiral scroll. You may read this at the end of your turn. You get 2 more turns this round. Is that awesome? You have to be aware that scrolls and potions are one-time only cards, of course. Still 7 gold that would cost normally, so this is definitely, oh, it's perfect. So these 2 will be discarded. And this scroll goes next to the Druid. You have an item and ability limit of 7 each. So right now he's doing actually good. And I'm really thinking of keeping this card for later when it comes to more closer to actually winning this game. So maybe there's a way that he can grab an artifact or something like that. So right now I will not use that Time Spiral scroll. Then we come back to the Paladin. And that's his chance card. It's a tradesman. The village received goods, new goods. 3 common items, discard all older items in the village. Okay, that's cool, as we finally see some of those common items. So that's, oops, 1, 2, and 3. And here we have the War Axe, crushing 2-handed weapon. In the battle of strength, add +1 against demons, add an additional +1. Sounds cool, to be honest. Scroll of Deep Prayer, that's cost 6 gold. Read this during your turn instead of rolling a die, choosing the outcome of the die roll. Ignore any effects calling for more rolls of the die. If you use this during combat, it only applies to the white die. That's pretty cool, to be honest, because that's our die. And then we have the Scroll of Destruction. You can read this on your turn, but not in battle. Discard any card except an artifact that is on a space on the main board, excluding the astral planes, of course. Oh, that's cool for him, because he could get rid of this angry mob here and maybe see what's beneath this card, because he's really far from being able to take out the angry mob, because he really has to fight it 3 times basically in one fight round, and yeah, this is really tough for him. Okie dokie, those items go to the village and the board gets messier and messier. Wow, that's really tough. But okay, but I really like that. There's a lot going on pretty soon in this game, and this is definitely something I enjoy already a big deal, because there's really so much change on the board. I think that's a pretty cool mechanism, to be honest. Just noticed I didn't discard the Dark Wizard here. I did that now. And I think for the Paladin, I will fight the Swordswoman again. Again, might be boring, but I need some XP experience points for this Paladin here as well. So let's see. That's a 5 versus a 5. Okay, I definitely won this fight because it's a 3. I have a 4 still. So I have 9 and she only has an 8. But this also means I only gain 1 experience point. Not great, but definitely better than nothing. So the Paladin is up at 4 experience points. Coming back to the Illusionist, let's draw her card. And here we have the Prophetic Dream. Reveal a card in an astral plane. Cards must be revealed in order. Lesser Guardians, Greater Guardians, Artifacts. Okay, that's cool. So I think I will reveal the Lesser Guardian next to the Magic Tower here. So we finally see what could be waiting for us here. And here we have a Sphinx. Seems to me like a strange Sphinx, but okay. And this says strength 8, or in brackets there is a 6 riddles. Before the battle you may roll a die. Pay 1 magic for every roll. If you roll a 6, the Sphinx is weaker by 2. Ah, that's where the bracket comes into picture. And if you defeat the Sphinx, gain 1 willpower from the bank. And of course 3 experience points. Okay, this sounds tough, but actually doable. So not sure what really or how really worse the Greater Guardians are. So I'm a bit surprised. But this is definitely cool that we know what might be waiting for us. Theoretically, I would be tempted to defeat the Headless Knight at this point in time, but I'm already down by 1 point. So I only have a strength of 3 right now, and he still has a 5, so I'm already 2 behind. And here this magic stone would be waiting for us, which would me recharge all of your magic, and this could be cool for the Illusionist, but come on, why not? I will stay here. I will try to defeat the Headless Knight one more time, because it could give me 1 additional willpower. Again, I will go for a strength of battle. Tie on the roll, but of course he's 2 stronger than I actually am. So the Illusionist lost a 2nd life point. I think I'm pretty much okay and fast, so I think I will do a 3rd round in this video. Again, I will start with a Druid, and the Druid will draw his chance card. And here we have the Economic Crisis. Oh, come on. Roll a die and add the number of players still in the game. If the total is 7 or less, all players must return half their gold to the bank. Where did I heard this before? Okay, I think I cannot help it. I think I will use the black die, as it seems to be something that's bad. So if the total is 7 or less, so I will have to roll high basically. We have a 3 base value, so I'm looking for, wow, I'm looking for a 5 now. Poof, that's terrible. So let's see. That's 2. 2 plus 3 is 5, definitely 7 or less. So all players must return half their gold to the bank. And as it's rounded down, all characters will lose 1 gold. The Druid won't do much, I guess. I think he will just move 1 space here to the forest camp, and I think as of the next turn I will then rent a horse and go to the plains and maybe try to defeat this skeletal wizard up there with 4 willpower points. So I think this should be the best idea for the Druid. Yes. Let's draw a card for the Paladin. Mountains. Place a new adventure card in every mountain space, and I think we have not done that yet. So yeah, all those cards will be revealed face up. Again, we start in a clockwise order. So we will have 1 here in the mountains. That's Lost Soul. Oh, that's also cool. Recharge all your magic. Not cool, but it could bring... Oh yeah, that's actually very cool. Then the next mountains would be there, next to the tower. It's a golden fish It grants 1 wish, gain 1 strength or 1 willpower from the bank if you have the fewest total cubes in the corresponding characteristics, or draw 1 rare item if you have fewer rare items than any other players. Okay, this can be cool. And last but not least, we have a mountain space here. And what do we have here? A gem mine. Dig out as much as you can. Gain 2 times as much gold as you have strength. If you are in the mountains, gain 3 times as much. Wow, that's so perfect for the... Wow, that's awesome. Wow, I think the Paladin will definitely go there. That's perfect. And it's actually his turn. Yeah, right. So he will definitely pay his last buck to move 2 spaces here. Again, he rented a horse, and then he will go for the gem mine here. If you are in the mountains, which he is, he gains 3 times as much. This also means he just made 12 incredible bucks. Wow, that's really a lot. Let's see what the illusionist will do. First of all, she has to draw a chance card, of course. Again, we have the mountains. Place a new adventure card in every mountain space. Again, we will start in clockwise order. Here with the Paladin. He's again seems to be pretty lucky in Enchanted Flower. Whoever smells it is suddenly refreshed. It heals you to full health. Okay. Oh, that's good for her, actually. Yeah, maybe this is something she might go after. Then we have a face down card here. That's okay. Now a risk for the Druid, and another one here next to the golden fish. I think it's pretty boring, but right now she cannot do anything. She could go here to get back her willpower, but this willpower doesn't also not really help her against this headless knight here. So I think, let's do it again. Maybe she really is lucky and defeats the headless knight here. That's the only real meaningful thing she will be able to do. So let's just roll the die. Let's hope for some high results. Nope, that's definitely not good enough. So she just lost another life point. By the way, even if she would lose this life point here, then she would be even, so she's not dead. But then again, if she would then take another point of damage, then she would be actually out of the game. Okay, and that was basically, again, another round. I think I will stop it here. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope I didn't make too many mistakes here. If not, again, keep me posted or make me aware of them. Maybe I will find them during the editing process. And also, if you feel like you would want to give me some advice, especially what to do maybe with the illusionist, what to do with her or with all the other characters, please let me know. And I will try then to follow that suggestion. Again, I have not played this game before, so everything I might do here or I'm doing here might be completely stupid. Okay, hope to see you soon in my next episode, and until then, bye bye.